All right, hello, greetings, and welcome everyone to Where the Magic Happens. We are going to do a quick news update here. Essentially, a lot has happened over the weekend that I was not anticipating. So, topics for today are as follows. Aptera appeared at a few events these past few days. Aptera as of this moment will not be appearing at South by Southwest. Aptera's first production parts, what does it mean? EV market share, and Aptera has an accident. Let's get going. The WTA San Diego Open was the first event on the 11th. The Aptera could be seen pictured with tennis balls filling the rear hatch of at this event. If you are a women's tennis fan, please let me know what your favorite tennis player is. I do not know much about women's tennis or any tennis really, and I am occasionally curious about sports. Now is one of those times. Event number 2 was the SACC SD Innovation Day Mixer. In case you guys do not know what that is, the Swedish American Chamber of Commerce in San Diego hosted a mixer 2 days before the Innovation Day 2023. This was an opportunity to talk to some of the innovators behind the Aptera and a showcase of the Aptera and motorcycles from a company called Cake were available there. If anyone was in attendance and happens to watch my videos, please let me know how that was. It sounded like an interesting event. Yeah. Last but not least, I covered the fact that Aptera would be at Innovation Day 2023, which is a huge event with more than 35 companies, schools, and government agencies coming together to view more than 100 exhibits and exhibitors. The event was held in Petco Park, if anyone got to attend that as well. What was your favorite booth? What were your favorite exhibits besides Aptera? Speaking of events, this time, Aptera will not be appearing at South by Southwest, which is unfortunate because I was really planning on making my way over there to that event. But in my opinion, it is an even bigger loss for South by Southwest. South by Southwest was an event that required a company to make it in by popular vote. Apparently, Aptera did not make said popular vote, or more accurately, there were more companies with more people that knew about the contest and entered them, etc. So yeah, man. Let's see. If you happen to watch my live stream or been on Discord with Aptera Owners Club, you saw a very cool video a couple of hours before it was released on the official Aptera website, as well as their YouTube channel. It showed the first production parts coming off the line at CPC. Validations for Aptera are expected later this year, according to said video, and I am crossing my fingers that the ramp up will be soon afterwards. insideEVs released sales numbers for EVs in Q1 and Q2 of 2023 in the US. These numbers are kind of fantastic, so I wanted to share the basics. From Q1 to Q2, EV sales increased and make up about 7% of all car sales. That number feels small until you compare it to the previous quarter, which was 4.6. In case you missed it, that means there was a 70% rise quarter over quarter. Increases like that in general, automotive, like ICE vehicles and things like that, haven't happened in at least Ford's case, because Ford is the only company that apparently posts their numbers anywhere where I can find them, was before 2014, because that's where the numbers stopped. At no time that I can find in recorded automotive stuffs, pricing, shares, any of that sort of information, anywhere where you can find information about the sales and productivity and whatnot of a automotive company, I was unable to find any numbers where 70% increases quarter over quarter actually occurred. If you guys find something, please let me know. If you saw something that I didn't, let me know. But it has been more years than what people are willing to keep on record since the ICE industry, from an automotive perspective, has been able to increase their sales by 70%. We are experiencing the exponential growth of EVs, and of course that bodes well for Aptera, who is trying to hit the market as of mid to late 2024. I decided to speak about both of those topics together with respect to what that means for Aptera. Essentially, what we are looking at here is Aptera about to hit the market right when the exponential growth of EVs is occurring. Essentially, I believe that means that unless Aptera is really, really ready to ramp up production extremely quickly, they are going to have a really, really tight supply constraint. Yeah, so I guess this is a word of caution to Aptera in the future. Be ready, because the way things are going, you are going to need to hit the ground sprinting to even have a chance of keeping up with demand. Yeah, as you guys are probably already aware, there are companies out there that are producing nothing but EVs that happen to start with a T and end with an Esla. Tesla. Anyway, they are themselves trying to keep up with the ramp up of EVs in the market. They are doing a good job, but not as good as they could be. The adoption of EVs at this point is actually literally contingent upon what is there. How many EVs are there to sell is the adoption rate of EVs. So yeah, when Aptera gets going, guys, I'm gonna need you to just to sprint it, man. Like, it's gonna be rough and crazy. I believe in you guys. You all can do it. But yeah, man. The events we talked about earlier happened in tandem with ride-alongs that you could sign up for. From how I understand the situation, as explained by Chris McCammon, there was a little fender bender where, well, I guess, yeah, as a lot of other people have put it, a wheel pant bender, where Aptera lost a wheel pant to a rogue BMW who, depending on who you asked, either backed into or ran into the wheel pant and tore it clean off of there. It doesn't look like there's any major damage to the vehicle itself in the pictures that I could find. If I can find those pictures, I'll throw them up over there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Apple's cameras are inverted, so I point this way and it's actually the opposite way. It's really weird. Anyway, yeah, so that way for the picture, if I can find it. Yeah, this was a sort of unofficial crash test, and an official unofficial crash test. Yeah, it appeared to have fared pretty well, and I'm hoping that all they really need to do is like slap another wheel pant on there. We will see, because I am sure they will let us know, because we are all deeply concerned for the safety of the Aptera. All of the occupants of both vehicles were apparently unharmed, so that is another blessing. Yeah, so we know that at least Aptera's safety features can protect people from a wheel pant removal event. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this news update. I am the Ninjaneer. If you'd like to like and or subscribe, please do that. All the YouTube things that you normally say here, throw that in there. Thank you guys so much again, and I'll catch you guys next time. Fur print. All right. Instead of fur pernt. That's so weird. It's so weird to say. Now I kind of want to say it by default.